So, happy Thanksgiving. I hope everybody's safe. Hope everybody's getting fed, but I kind of hope everybody's being healthy too. I want to address something that's been on my mind, on my heart for a long time. As somebody who was never a Black Panther fan prior to the movie, I'm all into the hype and I get it. But I specifically want to address the hashtag recast T'Challa. When that hashtag first came out, I was like, yo, like maybe this could do something. Maybe we could all band it together. We could do something to maybe persuade Marvel to recast the character. I will admit, I thought E-Man was a little crazy when he said, hey, I'm trying to say, bro, they might kill off this character. I was like, they're not gonna kill him off. A year later, I was wrong. They actually killed the character off, well, at least in the universe. Now, remember when I said I've been a fan since 2018? I've been a comic head since for over 30 years. So I realized there's multiple variants out there. As a matter of fact, the Loki series put everybody, casuals and comic heads, into the know about the variants. But the recast thing has been hijacked, or at least half of it, 50% of it has been hijacked, maybe even possibly more. Now we have a bunch of fans that are forcing everybody to agree with their opinions. This whole notion that Superman, Batman, and Joker were recast, how come we can't recast T'Challa, doesn't make a lot of sense. The whole notion that T'Challa never died in the comics isn't accurate. The whole notion that he's the first superhero and that everybody else is sidekicks, all the other Black characters are sidekicks, and he's the most important one, and how this is some type of atrocity is also inaccurate too. Christopher Reeves did die, but he wasn't Superman at the time, and this wasn't in between shooting movies. There literally wasn't a Superman movie on the table at that time. It was over a decade before you would see another person pick up the mantle as Superman. Keep that in mind. Batman, he's been recast by different actors. Nobody died in between, right? Joker, you say, well, Heath Ledger died. Well, Heath Ledger didn't die in between shooting the next film that he was actually going to be in. It was also a super long time before we saw another Joker.
You know what else is interesting? You see these sheets these documents that I'm showing you? Guess what? These are all the times T'Challa has died across the multiverse. And you know what you're thinking? Well, this isn't 616. Well, guess what? Newsflash, neither is the MCU. So it really doesn't matter. I just want to go on record as having said this. The beautiful thing about T'Challa is that you don't have to belittle Luke Cage, Miles, Storm, Ironheart, Falcon, War Machine, none of those other amazing Black characters so that he can get a recast. I've been seeing a lot of people trash and bash other Black heroes just to try to make a case for T'Challa. And I think that's a sign. That's weak because he doesn't need it. We don't even need to compare him to Superman, Batman, Joker. He's a legend unto himself.
Every other Black superhero in the MCU and comics that's out right now, they aren't sidekicks. And you don't need to compare T'Challa with any of this stuff. We could just recast him because he's a great character. Recast T'Challa.